Hey, 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 how's it going, y'all? How's it going, y'all? Hope all y'all doing well today. Today, I'm going to be drinking and driving in the big 2026 in BeamNG.drive, which is one of my favorite car-themed video games. I love BeamNG, and I love drinking and driving in BeamNG. And since it's now the big 2026, I figured, hey, why not do a live stream all about drinking and driving in BeamNG.drive? And so as such, well, that's exactly what's going on today. Hope all y'all are having an amazing one. How's it going, Richard Stallman? How's it going, Please Understand? How's it going, Awesome Guy's Uncle? How's it going, Chili Pepper Swizzle? Mr. Smokes No More, Mr. Amazon Parcel, Mr. Sprucey Cone, Ball Goodman, Raw Killer? How's it going, Certified Lamppost? Hope all y'all doing well, you know what I'm saying? Catlin, how's it going, well, my man? How's it going, well? Have I played My Summer Car? That is a very good question. My Summer Car definitely is kind of along the same lines as BeamNG in some ways, without a doubt, although it definitely has its own thing going on. Have I ever played My Summer Car? I have not. I've never played My Summer Car before. It is very tempting to do so in the future, but I also know that My Summer Car is a video game that will absolutely irritate me to no end. My Summer Car will absolutely make me rage quit. I don't really enjoy playing games that make me rage quit. Either way, though, if I'm able to get My Summer Car on like a good sale on Steam and stuff like that, it might have to be a video game that I play on a future stream. Not going to say anything for sure. Not going to say that I absolutely will play My Summer Car, but it definitely is a consideration for a future game. Hey, thank you so much for the kind words, Mr. Richard Stallman. You're just saying that's a nice fleece. Did you get it from the thrift store? Indeed, indeed. This is a Columbia fleece. It was $9 at the thrift shop, and you know, I gotta admit, when I first picked it up, I was like, all right, this is pretty swag, but I don't expect it to be very warm. But man, the high pile fleece is just so warm. I just went for a walk before this stream today, before starting up the stream. And it's currently, I would have to say, probably about 42 degrees outside right now, something along those lines. And, you know, I was wearing a little bit of a beanie, but I didn't have anything on over my sweater, and I was perfectly warm. I was very toasty. The coldest part of my body at that time was my neck and my hands, both of which are not covered up by the fleece. So I gotta admit, this fleece sweater, it's not just swag, it's also warm as hell, unexpectedly warm. I gotta admit. How do I like my steak? Well done. I personally like well done steak. I'm not really big on eating red meat, I'll acknowledge. Well done steak. Well done steak is my go-to. That tends to be what I go for, I'll acknowledge. I really like my really thinly cut steak. Get that with a nice well done. A little bit of sear on there, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And maybe a little bit of like coconut aminos or soy sauce as well. And man, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. I do like my steak, and well done steak is my go-to, I'll acknowledge. What shampoo do I use? I don't know the name off the top of my head. I kind of just buy whatever shampoo catches my eye and isn't like insanely expensive every time I need to buy shampoo. But what I do that I think helps a lot with hair is I don't use a combination shampoo and conditioner. I always use, and this is just one of my personal things, I always use a separate shampoo and conditioner. And I really feel like that's helped so much. Like, no matter what shampoo and conditioner I use, as long as it's a separate shampoo conditioner, then I feel like my hair just feels better, looks better, and is just healthier in general kind of thing. I used to use the combination like 3-in-1 body soap, shampoo, and conditioners when I was in high school and stuff like that, and they certainly worked, but it's one of those things where I feel like my hair just didn't really feel all that great all the time kind of thing, and I feel like it just kind of looked kind of just not, it kind of looked greasy in some ways every once in a while, whereas now when I'm doing like separate shampoo and conditioner, man, my hair feels so much better. It doesn't look greasy, and it just feels better in general, I gotta admit. And so that's kind of just what I go for with with shampoo and conditioner, although I don't know the specific brand that I use. That's kind of what I go for, I'll acknowledge. High 60s, totally clear sky over in Cali. Hey, sounds like some good drinking outside weather to me. That's perfect weather to drink outside and smoke a little bit of a cigar. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm just reading a message, and president of all time. What do you mean by that? Like American president? Or just like presidential car? Or I don't know. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I don't talk politics by any means, so not going to be giving an answer to that question. But just not exactly sure what you mean by that, I'll acknowledge. I think it's time to go ahead and get to drinking, though. I have some Evan Williams, White Label, bought in a bond, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey with me today. I'm going to go ahead and pour some in my Crown Royal glass, and then I'm going to crack open a Wegmans lemon-flavored carbonated water, and I'm going to make myself a little bit of a whiskey highball, I do think. Chucking down in the east of the UK? I have no idea what chucking down means. What does that mean? Like chuffing? Chuffing down? Like chuffing down a cigarette kind of thing? Or I'm not exactly sure. Yo, appreciate the Prime sub, Mr. Proxy Lucky. Appreciate the Prime sub, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the support, my man. And hope you're enjoying today's live stream, of course, as well. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Once again, Mr. Proxy Lucky. Yo, appreciate the support, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just pouring my first drink, and you know, I think I might have to take a sip. I might have to do it. Let's take a sip, y'all. Ooh, pretty solid if I do say so myself. Very solid. Absolutely no complaints on my behalf. My goodness, thank you so much for the Prime sub as well, Mr. Sprucey Cone. Appreciate the Prime sub, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the support, Mr. Sprucey Cone. Hope you have an amazing one as a whole, and appreciate the support, my man. Appreciate the support. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Chucking down a Corona right now. Hey, nice. Hope you're enjoying it, my man. Hope you're enjoying it. Hey, how's it going? Sud Hiki 710. How's it going, my man? Legit, just made a Twitch account to watch the lives. Hey, appreciate you stopping by, my man. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're enjoying the live streams, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What am I sipping on? A little bit of a whiskey bourbon highball with some Wegmans lemon-flavored carbonated water. Pretty solid. When will I be uploading the rest of the past live streams, and what's the update on the second book? Both of those are very good questions. I'll answer the first part of that first. When will I be uploading the past live streams? So the past live streams I did, I've decided to kind of reorganize live streams and stuff like that kind of thing. Those are all going to be coming up on the Jacob Jones Live YouTube channel. And those will be coming up hopefully sometime in the next week or so is my plan. I've just got to put all the thumbnails on them, do the descriptions, make sure they're all good to go, and put them up somewhat in a chronological order is pretty much my plan for those videos. They're all going to be coming up as videos, so they're going to be available under the video tab, not the live stream tab, because those live streams were not originally live streamed on this channel. So basically all of the live streams from the Jacob Jones Money channel, they're going to be coming up on the Jacob Jones Live channel just because I wanted to reorganize and make everything just make a little bit more sense to myself mentally and not have everything kind of scattered across 3 different channels and whatnot. So those will hopefully be coming up in the next week or so. I'm not going to guarantee anything. As with everything, stuff happens. I've got a little bit on my plate at the moment kind of thing, so I'm not going to guarantee that those are coming up in the next week, but that is just kind of a personal goal I have in my head. As far as the second book, as far as the next book, I'm not going to say exactly when that's going to be coming out because I'm still working on it to some extent, but what I will say is that book is almost completely done being formatted. Just had to format it a little bit. I've got some more sort of formatting to do, just some little bits and bobs and whatnot, just to make it look special. Got to make a cover, stuff like that kind of thing, and just got to put it up on my self-publishing page on Amazon to get it working. But I'm aiming for the next month and a half. That's kind of my goal with the next book is next month and a half. I'm not going to say exactly when it's going to be coming out. I'm not going to guarantee anything. As said, got a little bit on my plate these days. But my goal is next month, month and a half, I would say. Loved your last video, very entertaining. Hey, glad to hear you enjoyed. Glad to hear you enjoyed. Yes, sir. Yo, appreciate the tier 1 sub, Mr. Amazon Parcel. Yo, I didn't even know Amazon Parcels could do a tier 1 sub. That's kind of crazy, frankly put. That's kind of crazy, but man, I appreciate it, my man. I appreciate it. And also, I do not have a donate. I do not have like an activity feed right now or anything like that. I tried to disable the stream elements bot. I can't figure out how to do it. There is no activity feed, so if you do donate or anything like that through a link that I previously had on one of my other live streams or just on my about page and stuff like that kind of thing, I will not be able to see it currently. I had some massive technical difficulties with Stream Elements recently, so I'm not currently using Stream Elements on my side. So I've just got to kind of figure out how to get that fixed, and we're going to be back to the usual with the normal page and everything like that kind of thing. But for the moment, there are no donations going on with the live streams, just because I don't want a donation to come through and I not be able to see the donation or anything like that kind of thing. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Once again, Mr. Amazon Parcel. I didn't even know Amazon Parcels could subscribe on Twitch. That's kind of crazy, frankly put. Appreciate the support, my man. Appreciate the support. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day, and appreciate you stopping by. Yes, sir. How big is my hog? I've got a little farm kind of thing, and I would say, you know, when I first bought my pig, it was probably like, it was like a mini pig kind of thing. It was like that big. But these days, it's been a couple years kind of thing. It's like huge kind of thing. I would say it's probably like 6 feet. 6 feet. And you know, it's a great little pig kind of thing. And when I say little pig, I don't mean little pig. I mean big pig. It's very large now. It's certainly no longer a mini pig by any means. His name is Bacon. Not that I'm actually going to be making bro into bacon kind of thing. He's just a pet. But his name is Bacon because he's a pig. So, I mean, like, hey, it kind of makes sense kind of thing. Kind of a funny name. That's kind of what's going on. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Mr. Panax Jr., Mr. Highlight 69. Yo, base name highlights are pretty good, I'm not going to lie. Mr. Highlight 69, hope you enjoyed the gifted tier 1 sub. Thank you so much for the gifted tier 1 sub. Mr. Panax Jr., appreciate the support, my man. My goodness, thank you so much for the support. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the support, my man, and hope you're enjoying. Hope you're enjoying today's live stream, of course, of course. Will I be doing a YouTube video while reading my book out loud? I will not be. That would kind of, that would ruin my sales, kind of thing. I love writing books, and I also really enjoy audiobooks as well. And while I certainly wouldn't mind making an audiobook in the future, I don't think that's something that's going to be happening for quite a while, kind of thing. And when I say quite a while, I mean probably years. But yeah, I will not be making a YouTube video reading my book aloud, just because I am making a book. I don't want to spoil what's going on in the book and spoil the sales of the book, I do suppose is really the right way of putting it. Like your monetized channel, you're very chill. Hey, appreciate the kind words. Appreciate the kind words. Ashy Niece? Yes, sir. Do I believe in kissing before Mirage? No, if you're playing on Mirage and Counter-Strike, you should not be kissing a girl right before you play on Mirage, because you gotta lock the fuck in. You can't be distracted by no women when you're playing Counter-Strike 2. You can't be distracted by no women when you're playing on Mirage in Counter-Strike 2. So no, I do not believe in kissing before Mirage. I do not believe in kissing before Mirage. That is a horrible idea. If you kiss a woman, or hey, you know, if you're gay, if you kiss a guy, or if you're a woman, you kiss a woman, kind of thing, before Mirage, nah. You cannot let yourself be distracted by earthly desires when you're about to play on Mirage. You gotta lock the fuck in, get that ace, and win 13-0, baby. You gotta lock the fuck in. Don't let yourself be distracted by earthly desires. That's what the fuck I'm saying. Basically what I'm saying is, yeah, don't kiss your significant other no matter who they may be, before playing on Mirage. Don't let yourself be distracted by them earthly desires, yo. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But I'm gonna pour myself another drink, and then I do think I'm gonna get to playing some BeamNG. Best thing about Europe is that it's very small, so you can easily commute from cheaper areas. I don't know if Europe is that small, though. Like, compared to the United States, I mean, like, yeah, Europe is small. Like, the whole concept of a 12-hour road trip doesn't really exist in Europe to any huge degree. For truckers, it does, for sure. But for, like, families going on a road trip, they probably aren't thinking 12 hours. They're probably thinking maximum 4 hours. I don't know. That's just my American perception. Any European viewers, let me know. Let me know, kind of thing. But I was just looking at because I was looking at like trains and stuff, because I was like, well, if I'm going to Europe, I'd might as well utilize the passenger rail system. I love passenger rail. I think passenger rail is really cool. I love trains. I think they're really cool. I mean, like planes, trains, and automobiles. It's been one of my favorites ever since I was a kid. I love my planes, trains, and automobiles without a doubt. And I was thinking, and I was like, well, I could probably go from X area to X area, and it'll probably take me like, what, an hour? And then I'm looking at it, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's fucking like 2.5 hours. I'm like, I cannot do a day trip out of that kind of thing. And like the prices are not as cheap as, like, let's say Japan, for example. Not as inexpensive as Japan, to really say it correctly. And so I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, so if I want to go from this area to this area, I want to make it into, like, I spend a week in this area, probably like a couple days in this area, and then I just go around like that. It's not something where I'd want to start in, like, let's say, Stuttgart and do a day trip to Munich. I don't think I'd want to do that. That's like a 2.5 hour train ride minimum, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong. Let me know. Germans who have done that train ride before, let me know. But, like, it's very easy to definitely get caught up in longer train rides than expected with Europe. Because as an American, I always hear that Europe is so small, and then I'm actually looking at the map and the schedules and how long everything takes, and I'm like, actually, no, this is pretty big still. But it's definitely one of those things where I really had to look at the actual maps and the timetables before I really kind of went, okay, I don't want to make a day trip out of that. That's probably somewhere I want to stay for a couple nights. So while yes, I would say it is technically possible to commute from a cheaper area in Europe, it's definitely not as easy as somewhere like, let's say, Japan. In Japan, when I was staying there, when I was in Tokyo, in Matsudo, which is not actually in Tokyo Prefecture. It's in Chiba Prefecture, right on the edge of it. Right next to Saitama Prefecture. And it's significantly cheaper to stay up there. And, excuse me, I really enjoyed staying up there because it was also really chill. Just a really chill, nice vibe kind of thing. I was like a 20-minute walk from the station. And then from the station, it's like a 40-minute train ride to downtown Tokyo kind of thing. So really nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Just honestly not a bad commute at all. But when I start looking at 2 hours, I'm like, that's too much. And so it's one of those things where I'm not exactly sure I'm willing to go for that. If I'm traveling, I like the convenience. I also like being cheap. But if being cheap is not convenient, then I've got to weigh one against the other. Thoughts on the Miata? Planning to get one soon. Just waiting for a good one to pop up. Based. One of the greatest cars all ever made. I'm like, y'all know what Miata stands for, right? Miata stands for Miata is always the answer. Miata is always the answer. That's what Miata stands for. Mazda Miata is based. Goated. One of the greatest cars ever made. I've only ever ridden one. I've never driven one before. And while, in my opinion, my very biased opinion, the Mazda Miata is not the greatest car ever made. That would have to go to the Mercedes-Benz W123 300D turbo diesel sedan. which is the car that I own and is my favorite car of all time. So I am very biased. But Miatas are great. Miatas are fucking fantastic. It's like no matter what generation you get, you want to get the first gen, second gen, third gen, or the newest fourth gen, they all look great. They all drive well. They're all fantastic kind of thing. And I fucking love them. I think they're fucking sick. And I honestly, if I was given, let's say, $35,000 and I had to spend that $35,000 on any new car on the market, what would I choose? I would choose a Mazda Miata. I could get a Toyota Tacoma for like 34, I think. But I'd probably still choose the Mazda Miata because it's just such a cool little car. They're reliable. You can get them with a 5 or a 6-speed manual kind of thing. It's really cool. It's really cool. And Mazda Miatas are really nice. And I would not mind. Getting a Miata by any means. And it's definitely one of those cars where I'm just kind of like, if I end up thinking and I'm like, man, you know, I've got an open parking spot. I want something that's going to be really fun to drive, but also good to daily drive. I think, honestly, the Mazda Miata is going to be my top pick kind of thing. You really just can't go wrong with it. Really, the only alternative I would consider besides the Mazda Miata is the Toyota 86. But they have their own thing going on. It's a little bit different. It's a boxer engine rather than being... What is it with the Miata? An inline 4 well, it's not a V4. Nobody uses V4s. But probably an inline 4, I suppose. But yeah. I'm not exactly sure. Is the W123 expensive to run? You're saying you're planning on getting a second-gen Miata. Is the W123 expensive to run? No. Not in my opinion. When people think expensive to run Mercedes, I'm imagining they're thinking of like the S-Class or a more modern Mercedes. Even a more modern Mercedes E-Class can be very expensive to run. But the W123, it's really not anything insane. I used to own a Toyota Camry, it was a 99 Toyota Camry, and maintenance on that was definitely cheaper than my W123. No question. Definitely, it's cheaper to maintain a Mazda Miata or a Toyota Camry than a W123. But it's not that bad. It's only like marginally more, like maybe 20-30% more. For maintenance on a W123, which, in my opinion, really is not that bad. Now, I'm sure it depends area to area. My local area has a really good West German specialty shop. They do specifically like old Mercedes, old VWs, old Audis, and stuff like that kind of thing. That's really what they work on. That is their specialty. And I'm sure you could bring in a Trabant if you really wanted to, and they'd probably work on that too. They're a West German specialty shop, but I'm sure they do East German as well. But they're a really good specialty shop, and it's one of those things where I went to them for the first time, and I was kind of afraid that because I needed something to get done to my W123 that I wasn't willing to do myself. I needed the master brake cylinder to be done, and I'm not really willing to work on the stopping components of my car. The components that make my car go, I'm like, okay, I'm willing to do that, but stopping, I'm like, I would much rather leave this to the professionals. I don't want to have my brakes not work, so I let them handle that. And I was expecting it to be not great, but the quote was very reasonable, and the price that it ended up being was cheaper than the quote. Kind of thing. And it was just one of those things where I was like, man, this is a goated shop. So I've got a really good mechanic. I'm sure there are other places that will absolutely try to charge you out of the ass for an old Mercedes. But the place I go to is very reasonable. It's more than a 99 Camry, but it's very reasonable. And it's even more reasonable if you're willing to do the work yourself. W123s, as far as Mercedes goes, are considered some of the easiest to work on. There's a lot of third-party parts. Although not as many as, like, let's say a VW Beetle or a Square Body Chevy or something like that kind of thing. Parts are also not crazy expensive unless you're looking for full body panels and whatnot. Full rust-free body panels, to be specific. And if you're willing to do the work yourself, all you got to do is pay for the parts. And yeah, it's really not bad. It's really not bad kind of thing. But there's definitely a lot more. to keep in mind about the Mercedes. Just because it's a car from the 1980s. It could be a car from the 70s because they started making the W123 in 78, I think it was. Ran till 85. And so it's an older car. So it's got old car stuff. Stuff just needs to be replaced every once in a while, like the master brake. That's not something that just breaks randomly. It's just because it was the original master brake in the car, and that's why it needed replacing. And that's really all it came down to. I got to take off my fleece, though. It's getting a bit warm in here. My computer is running a bit hot, so I'm going to take off my fleece. My computer is acting like a heater right now. But, yeah, no, the W123, in my opinion, as far as, like, an old Mercedes goes, the maintenance is nothing insane. And it's, as said, definitely not a Miata or a Camry as far as maintenance prices, and I certainly wouldn't want to take my Mercedes just anywhere to get it fixed if I didn't want to do something myself. But it is, in my opinion, a fantastic car, and a car that is affordable for me. I do not make the most money in the world by any means, and I can still afford an old Mercedes. But I can't afford any old Mercedes. I could not afford a Mercedes-Benz 600 or one of the old gassers. I definitely could not afford one of those, and I definitely could not afford like an S-Class from the 90s or a more modern like E55 AMG or something like that. I just could not afford the maintenance on one of those. But W123s, W114, 115s, and even the W110s, as long as you can find parts, you're pretty much golden because the maintenance is really not that bad. Yo, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the resub, Mr. Matt TMFG. Oh my goodness. Resubbed for 11 months at tier 1. Whoa, hold up. Been subscribed for 12 months on an 11-month streak. I was like, oh my goodness, wait, am I misreading this? I was misreading that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate your support for the last year, my man. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the support, Mr. Matt TMFG. Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you're having an amazing day, afternoon, night, whatever it may be for you. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the tier 1 sub, my man. And appreciate the sub as well, Mr. ZNT Vlogs. Appreciate the support. 3 months. Thank you so much for the support, my man. And you're just saying big. It is the big 2026, and so y'all know we gotta be big ballin'. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah, brother. Appreciate the support. Once again, Mr. Matt TMFG and ZNT Vlogs. Let's take another sip of my drink. And I just realized I've been live for 35 minutes and I ain't even getting to playing BeamNG yet. I probably should get to that. Did I hear about my winter car? I did hear about it, yes. I haven't ever played my summer car, so I don't think I'm going to be playing my winter car anytime soon, but I have heard about that, yes. Thoughts on Arch motorcycles made by Keanu Reeves. I heard that that's a thing. Haven't looked into them. Don't know anything about it to say my opinion. Honda S2000, goated. Super cool cars. Definitely, in my opinion, these days, far too expensive. They're crazy. I've just, at this point, just got a Miata. But the S2000, it's very much its own thing. It's not precisely on the same level as the Miata. It's a V6 compared to a 4-cylinder, of course. But they're not worth $20,000. Okay, maybe they are. I don't know. I've never driven one before. But it's one of those things where I look at the S2000 and I'm like, I'm not paying 20 grand for that. That's not happening. Very cool cars. I really like the S2000. I think they're super cool. I wouldn't pay the money that people are asking for them these days, though, personally. 96 V6 Camry, the GOAT. Just V6 Camrys in general are goated. Like, my favorite tidbit about Toyota is that their fastest car for, like, an 8-year period was a V6 RAV4. Yeah, Toyota's fastest car for like an 8-year period in the early to mid 2000s was the V6 RAV4. I love that. I love that. One of my friends used to own a V6 RAV4. I rode in it a couple times, and man, that shit fucking took off. That shit is so fast. I would take a V6 RAV4 any day. Absolutely any day, in all honesty. I would absolutely take a V6 RAV4. I think they're super cool cars. The gas mileage on them is not bad, and they're very quick, and they're maybe not like I don't want to say capable, because I think that gives the people, I think that gives people who might be listening to the VOD the impression that I'm saying they're off-road capable. I don't think RAV4s are off-road capable, but they are utilitarian. You can fit a sofa on the inside, a small sofa, granted, a small sofa on the inside. And you can sleep in them, kind of thing, and then they're just like comfy cruisers, kind of thing. And no, RAV4s, even the 4-cylinders, they're great. But the V6 from like the late 2000s, early 2010s is, I would have to say, like the third gen RAV4 V6 4-door. Goated, absolutely goated. Although I'd totally own a RAV4 2-door first gen. I'd love one of those as well. Those are gas. Excuse me. But yeah, V6 Toyotas from like the 2000s, the 90s, the 2000s, and up until like the mid 2010s. So good. GD3 Honda? Oh, GD3 Honda Fits. That's like that's not the most recent generation. That's like the generation before that, right? I think Honda Fits are just goated in general. I think Honda Fits are pretty great. I've never driven one. I've never owned one. I don't know a lot about Honda Fits, but I've heard a lot of good things about them. And I think it's definitely, I mean, like, it's a car, it's an econobox, it's a hatchback, you can fit a lot inside, you could probably sleep in them, they get great gas mileage, I've heard they're really fun to drive due to the suspension setup, and I've heard there's a lot of modification stuff that you can kind of go on with them. Honda Fits are very expensive in my local area. I think due to the fact that it's just a reliable run-around car. But they do look to be really nice, and I sure as hell wouldn't mind having one, that's for sure. You should check out Arch Motorcycles. Someone just mentioned they are really sick. Now let's take a look. I'm going to open up a guest tab on my Chrome real quick. And we'll take a look at Arch Motorcycles right before we get into playing some BeamNG. So let's go ahead, transfer over here. And as you guys can see, I've already got BeamNG open. Let's see if I can figure out how to get this. There we go. All right, cool. And, nope, let me move that up. Just like that. All right. Let's look up Arch Motorcycles. Arch Motorcycles. What are we looking at? So, American custom motorcycle manufacturer founded by Keanu Reeves and Gard Hollinger in 2011. So, this has been around for a while now. And, no, they look pretty nice. It's got the whole, I don't want to say cafe racer aesthetic to it, but there's definitely some aspects of that in there. Like, it looks like sport bikey, but there's no, like, guarding or, like, windshield stuff, like, all along the sides. So it's very open. And it's got, like, the flat back, but it's not, like, super flat. So it's not, like, quite cafe racer. But it's definitely got the whole sort of, like, sport bike cafe racer vibe to it. And I think these are pretty cool. I think these are pretty nice. Yeah. No, they're pretty sick. Personally, for me, I don't think it's something that if I had a motorcycle license, if I rode motorcycles, I don't know if it's something I'd purchase personally. Just because I have my own preferences when it comes to motorcycles. But what I can say is that these look really nice and that they look really cool. And it's definitely something I might just have to watch some reviews of in the future. But yeah, it's definitely, as you said, NO1CB01. As you said, it's definitely got that sort of like retro vintage look to it. It's definitely, in my opinion, it's got that like cafe racer, yet at the same time modern sport bike sort of look to it. And I think that's really cool. I think that's really neat, and that's something that I really like. For me, my all-time favorite motorcycle. Honda Cub. Only the best-selling wheeled vehicle in the world. 200 million! 200 million of these! That's how many they've sold! They're so good. Their Honda Cubs are so goated. I would love one of the new Honda Cub Trail 125s. I want one of these. They're so sick. Like, get one of these, put a windshield on it, put some leg guards on it. It's perfect. It's perfect. I want one of these. I would love a Honda Cub Trail 125. A modern one or one from the 1970s. Fuck it. Like, these are fucking cool. I think that's a bit small for me. But I would not mind one of these at all. You're saying you own one of those, drove to school for 4 years? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Nisekoi on top, you're saying you have a hot date with a goth girl tomorrow, grabbing dinner and then going over to your place. Are American Spirit Blacks a good after fun time cigarette? Also, love your car. I've got an S2000 that I love. Hey, hope you enjoy the S2000, my man. I think they're pretty sick. I personally can't see myself buying one in the future, but they are pretty sick cars in my opinion. Hope you're enjoying it, of course. And, I mean, like, I would definitely have to say American Spirit Blacks are a solid choice for that, but you specified Goth Girl, so I'm going to have to say, while American Spirit Blacks are a good choice, instead you might want to consider DeJaron Blacks. Just thinking Goth Girl. DeJaron Blacks, Goth Girl. 6'7". So I'm gonna have to say, you might want to consider DeJaron Blacks as well if you can find them. But I do think American Spirit Blacks are a very solid option as well, without a doubt. But since you specified Goth Girl, I'm going to have to say you might want to think about DeJaron Blacks. I've got a review on them up on my, Jacob fucking Jones YouTube channel. So if you want to know more about those, check it out. She'll love DeJaron Black 67s. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That would be hilarious if that was a real product. Sadly not. Sadly not. Will defer to the expert. Thank you, kind sir. Hey, hope what I said could be helpful. Best of luck in your date, my man. And I hope what I said could be of use. Appreciate you stopping by, my man. And as I said, best of luck in your date. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stay big ballin', my man. Get that goth. Get that goth girlfriend. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Other Honda Cubs. Honda Cub, like, Japan Post. Like, this is fucking sick. Like, I kind of want, like, one of these. Like, you got the box on the back. You got the tray in the front. Like, this is fucking dope. Like, you can carry everything. You could fit half of a dead body in that box. Fucking sick. Absolutely dope as hell. I would really not mind one of these at all. I think they're super cool. Honda... Oh, no, not Honda Cup. Honda Cub. I think they did a trail version of the Japan Post one, too. Did they? Did they not? I'm not sure. I've been thinking about Honda Cubs a lot recently, and I can definitely say I want one. I recently watched an anime called Super Cub. Anime. And, it's pretty decent. It's okay. It's very much just a thinly veiled ad for Honda Cub motorcycles. But it's basically cute girls ride Honda Cubs, and that's basically the anime. And that's all it is. It has its issues. It's definitely not my favorite slice of life anime of all time by any means. It's not perfect. There's definitely criticism, as I could say, about it. But it's just pretty chill. It's just pretty chill kind of thing. And I really don't mind. I really don't mind Super Cup. It's a nice slice of life anime to just enjoy every once in a while, I'll acknowledge. No complaints, no complaints. Honda Africa Twin, I've heard a lot of good things about those. I think that would be too much for me, in all honesty. I'm not really one for high-power bikes personally. Granted, I've never ridden a motorcycle before, but as of this moment in time, I have no desire to go for high-power bikes. Just personally. I think dual sports, like 250cc dual sport or 350cc, is probably about right for me if I wanted to get something a little bit quicker. But the Africa Twin, I've heard a lot of good things about. That's like a $40,000 bike, isn't it, though? Let's see. But that's a lot cheaper than I thought. I thought it was like literally a $40,000 bike. That's 15 grand. That is actually a lot cheaper than I thought it was. That is not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, frankly put. Yeah, no complaints, no complaints. No complaints, no complaints. I'll acknowledge, I'll acknowledge. CBR 500R. .471cc parallel twin engine. 6,300 bucks. I mean, like, looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. I'm not really one for sport bikes like this. It's just not my personal kind of desire as of this moment in time. As I said, don't have my motorcycle license. Never ridden a motorcycle before. I want to get my motorcycle license. I want to ride a motorcycle, but this is just not exactly what I'm looking for out of a motorcycle. Really, what I'm looking for is Honda Cub. That is genuinely, this is just kind of what I'm looking for out of one. Just kind of something to ride slowly around town and just enjoy kind of thing. I'm not looking for a sports bike, but I do think the CBR 500R, while it might not be my thing, I do nonetheless think it's a very cool looking bike, and I think it looks pretty nice. And for $6,300, there's a lot of very expensive motorcycles out there, and this is not a super expensive one from what I can tell. So it seems definitely a little bit more reasonable, and looks like a pretty cool car in my personal opinion. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get one for real cheap if you check Facebook Marketplace. Makes sense. Makes sense. Excuse me. Triumph Twin Speed 1200. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Let's take a look at that one. This looks dangerous. What is this, 1200cc? 1200cc. This looks like I'd end up dead on it. I'm gonna be straight with y'all. This looks like I would push it one time, fall off, and smack my head. Even if I'm wearing a helmet, I don't think it's going to work. And yes, if I'm riding a motorcycle, I'm wearing a fucking full-face helmet. I do not want road rash on my face. Fuck that shit. This is nice, though. This is nice. Triumphs, they've always had a certain swag to them, I'll acknowledge. And, as far as Triumphs go, personally, I'm more for the older ones. Like 60s, 70s, 80s kind of thing. More like 60s, 70s, I suppose. But I do think the modern Triumphs are very cool as well. I just think 1200 would be way too much for me. I don't think I could handle that in all honesty, but very cool, very cool. As far as other types of motorcycles, there's Yamaha Motorsports. Let's take a look at their motorcycles. There is one motorcycle that do they not sell it anymore? Is it not Yamaha? I don't know. It is not Yamaha. It's Kawasaki? Is that? No. Kawasaki still sells like, I think it's this bike. It's like $4,000 or something, I think. Isn't it? No, that's not right. Oh, was it Yamaha instead? KLR maybe? No, I saw a video and it was either Yamaha or Kawasaki and I can't remember which. But it was like really cheap for a cruiser. Yamaha cruiser. Maybe it's this one. I'm not sure. Oh no, I think it was the V-Star 250. Where it's like a 250 cruiser, but it's like $4,600. And so compared to a lot of other cruisers, it's pretty reasonably priced. If I was looking at something a little bit different from a Honda Cub or like a dual sport, which a dual sport is also something really cool in my opinion, I'd probably go for this. I think this looks really nice. Looks like a comfortable bike to ride. Not a lot of power by any means, but you can still get on the highway more than likely. And I think it'd be pretty banger. Frankly put. Yeah. No, I think this would be really cool. I think this would be really cool to go for as a motorcycle, if I wanted to ride one. And I definitely pick one of these up without a doubt. Yeah, air cooled V-twin. So it's got basically, it's got a V-twin engine. So this is stick a different exhaust on it. Nobody's gonna know the difference between this and a Harley. And I didn't pay $45,000. I paid $4,600. Nah, really cool. Pretty cool car. Or not car, motorcycle. But I'm thinking it's time to get into playing some BeamNG.drive. What are we thinking, though? I'm thinking it's time for some BeamNG.drive. I'm thinking, what do we want to start off with? Just kind of driving around for a little bit, kind of fucking around? I'm thinking that might be what we want to start with. Is BeamNG still in alpha? No, they say it is, so I'm going to have to say, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Akira moment? Yeah, I gotta admit, my goal, if I start riding motorcycles, I want to get good enough where I can just do the Akira slide, just like casually whenever I want. That would be pretty baller, I'm not gonna lie, that'd be pretty baller. But, I think we're gonna go, I don't think I want to do quick start experiences. I think I want to go back. Yes, back. and I want to go to free roam. And I'm thinking, what map do I want to play on first? Italy, Johnson Valley. Let's turn on my audio real quick. Excuse me. Let's turn on my audio real quick. Probably want that. Jungle Rock Island. Let's start on West Coast. Let's go for the Bruckle 9. And let's go for the Phantom Sedan Resto Mod. Disabled, noon. Traffic is normal. Let's go for normal. Bet! Let's go for it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In America, do you need a license for a motor vehicle besides the regular car one? Yes. So you need a car license if you want to drive a car, of course. If you want to drive a semi-truck, you do not need an additional license unless you're doing it for commercial use, which then you need a CDL. There are heavy equipment stuff and stuff like that kind of thing, but that's less road use and more just heavy equipment. But if you do want a motorcycle license, you do need a specific license to ride. If you do want to ride motorcycles, you do need a specific license for that. Now, there is an exception for that if you ride a motorcycle or scooter under 49 cc's or under, so under 50 cc's. In a lot of states, not every state, but in a lot of states, you do not need a license to ride one of those. So if somebody has their driver's license taken away because of too many DUIs, then generally speaking, they go for a moped with 49 cc's. And so in my local area, those are known as DUI mobiles. And I need to clean my glasses real quick. They're not very clean right now, so let me clean my glasses real quick. But yes, to ride anything above a 49cc, little motorcycle or moped or scooter, you do need a motorcycle license in the United States, at least in my state. What's my favorite car from the movie Cars? Probably Mater. Mater? Hardly know her! I got him! Got him. No complaints. But my glasses are now much better. Yo, how's it going? Nick? Hope you're doing well, my man. Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're having a great one. Put my glasses cleaner back and away. And, well, without further ado, I think it's time to go ahead and get to drinking and driving just a little bit. You know, I love drinking and driving virtually. So let's get to it. Ooh, interior looking pretty nice, if I do say so myself. No complaints. Very cool. All right, well. Time to get going, baby. Let's get out of here. We got some alcohol to deliver while we're drinking alcohol. That's what I'm saying. We doing a little bit of running from the police trying to deliver alcohol today. Did I make this an automation? No, this is a new car in BeamNG. It was added a couple months back, I think. Arab drifting. Could have been far worse, but I don't think that's gonna buff out. That's gonna need something else. It's wild you can make your own cars to drive in this on a different game. It is pretty wild. It's so sick though. I absolutely love that. Any bands you've been listening to lately been heavy on him? Never heard of him before. But there are some musics I've been listening to lately. Been a little bit of Linkin Park. Been getting back into Linkin Park lately. Been listening to a good amount of Vocaloid music these days, and I think later on in the stream I might have to play some music while I'm driving. Oh shit. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Suboptimal parking, I must say so myself. Yes, sadly. little bit of understeer going on there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look at these! Look at these people! Get out of my way! 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 Y'all see that shit? Those idiots were blocking my way! Oh. 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 Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Smoking a cigarette after an accident. I never want to make that video. I never want to make that video. Little bit of understeer. Hold. This car understeers so much. Oh my god. Which I totally think it would oversteer, but actually it wants to understeer all the time, which is really interesting. Intentional. That was absolutely intentional. Completely refueled. Nice. You're saying you don't think it was ever designed to drift at 100 miles an hour on the freeway? Nah, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Let's go, let's go. Oh shit! Oh shit, what, the drift meter? The drift meter is here? What the fuck? What? No! No, no, no! I have no idea how the drift meter works. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. No clue at all. I think I'm gonna pull off and I'm gonna change my car real quick to another Bruckle 9, because that's what this car is called. It's called a Bruckle 9, and I want to go for one of the off-road packages, or more off-roady packages. I guess is really the right way of putting it. What are we thinking? We could go for the junk rod, go for the Roadster, extended panel van, short bed pickup. Could just go for that. Excuse me, Overlander. I think that's going to be my best bet. Let's go for the Overlander. And, oh yeah. Merge. Nobody coming. We're merging okay. Alright, cool. And, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of off-roading. We moving, though. We going 35 miles an hour. I think this car might be faster than my Mercedes, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. We're just gonna cut right across, because we are in the Overlander model, and we've got off-roading heritage behind us, so we are going to off-road just a little bit. Because, you know, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Al Capone, that car? Nah, for real, though, it is. I mean, like, literally, it is. This is kind of like an Al Capone-esque car. We might be the overlanding package, but we have no locking differentials. No, I don't think we even have... I don't even think we have four-wheel drive, and we're not even running like off-road tires. Am I ever going to start up with Counter-Strike again? Most certainly, yes, of course. Please drive off a cliff? No. What are you're telling me? You're telling me to drive off of a cliff? That's not very nice. What the hell? That's not very nice at all. Perfect. Am I a premier player? I am not. I play competitive. What time trial do we have up here? Cell tower delivery. You know, let's try it. Let's drink a little bit more alcohol. Have you ever tried a game called SnowRunner? I have tried. Is it SnowRunner that's the newest one, or is that... No, I've tried MudRunner. Never tried SnowRunner, but I've tried MudRunner, which is its predecessor. Have I tried Face It? I have not, no. Yeah, let's do the cell tower delivery. Let's do this little mission right here. I don't think we're going to get it within the 3 minutes that it wants. But we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Snow bunnies. I don't even know what a snow bunny is. Isn't that a girl that does coke while skiing? Not my personal thing, I'll acknowledge. Locked in. I'm locked in. I'm trying not to crash. We're doing okay. We're not doing anything crazy. We're not going particularly fast. We're only going 50 miles an hour right now. And we're oversteering. We're oversteering. We get it back on the road. Have I tried Mezcal? I have. I do have a video on Mezcal up on my Jacob Jones Money YouTube channel. You should go check out that video, of course. Highly recommend. I can't remember exactly what Mezcal I tried, but I've got a video on Mezcal up. And I'm planning on making another video on Mezcal sometime in the future. Not sure when that's going to be coming up, though. But looking forward to making another video on Mezcal, I'll acknowledge. Mezcal is not technically tequila. They're both made from agave, but it is not tequila. It is, it goes through a different process to become alcohol. Locked in. Lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in. Oh shit, I just realized I missed a Prime sub. My bad, Mr. Sam115F. Appreciate the Prime sub, my man. You're just saying, what's up, Jacoby? How's it going, my man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the support, my man. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Appreciate the Prime sub, and hope you're having an amazing one as a whole. Appreciate you stopping by, my man, and hope you're having a great one. Hope you're having a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we did not complete that within 3 minutes. We did not. No. We did better than apparently I did a year ago, though. So, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Once again, Mr. Sam115F. Hope you're enjoying the live stream, my man. Hope you're having a great day. This is the most anticlimactic cliff fall ever. Oh shit, it's still good! This car's invincible! It doesn't seem to steer anymore, though. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to steer anymore. It's okay. It's a car from the 30s. But... What? All good. But, thank you so much for the... We're just going the same speed as traffic! I'm like, we're going so fast. We're going 44 miles an hour. That's so slow. I love it, though. Appreciate the Prime sub once again, Mr. Sam115F. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. I think we're going to switch cars and go for something a little bit different. Yes, sir. I saw somebody mention something, looking for your first car, should you go for something boring and reliable or something like older luxury 123 W126 S-Class? I mean, like, if you want the W126 S-Class, go for the 300D diesel. Do not get the V8. Do not get the V8. Horrible idea. Horrible idea. Do not do that. Always get the 300D turbo diesel if you're going for a W126. Never get the gas. But... if you're looking for your first car, get something boring and reliable. Frankly put, get a Camry, get a Honda Fit, just get something boring and reliable. And once you are settled down, kind of thing, even if I don't mean like settled down, like you have a wife and kids and stuff like that. I just mean like you get through, you're kind of like doing your own thing. You have a job, steady income. Then after that, go for the expensive luxury car. But just for the moment, for your wallet, I do highly recommend a very reliable and boring car. But your reliable and boring car doesn't have to be boring. Honda Fits are supposed to be really fun to drive. V6 Camrys are super fun. They're super fast in a straight line. So I would have to say, don't think about it like boring and reliable. Just think about it like, okay, let me get a reliable car that's cheap to fix. Older luxury W126 S-Class kind of thing. Like, they're great cars. I love them with the OM617 turbo diesel. I think they're super cool. Personally, though, I cannot recommend that as your first car. Because if something breaks, I don't know what your financial situation is. When people in the United States say first car, some people are talking when they're 14. When I was 14, I did not have enough money to fix a car like a W126 kind of thing. But I might have had enough money for a Camry, depending on what it was. So I would have to say go for a Camry, go for a Honda Fit, go for something like that. I would not say a W126 S-Class. I would wait until money is a little bit more flush before that. Not that a W126 S-Class, as long as you go with the diesel, is a particularly expensive car to fix, but it's an old car. It's an old car. Old car stuff happens. If it's got a lot of miles, that's even more. So, yeah, I would say go with something that's going to be reliable, fuel efficient, and is going to be a good car kind of thing. Of course, not telling you what to do. Hey, you're free to do whatever. But I can absolutely not recommend an old Mercedes as somebody's first car. I absolutely cannot do that. I say this owning an old Mercedes. I own an older Mercedes, and I'm saying this. So, we're going to go for a little bit of a different car, I think, for this next little bit. What do we want to do? Corvette BX Series. Yeah, I kind of want to do the BX Series. Pro Drift? No, I'd actually like to drive it. Let's go for the Runner. Let's go for this. I stalled it. This car is fast. Oh my god, this car's quick. Oh, I already crashed it. It's okay, don't worry about it. It's not okay. Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ. Goddamn, bro. You could do a BMW 3 Series. I don't even recommend that. I know it depends on the 3 Series. Either way, BMWs, I'm just gonna be straight up. I'm just gonna be straight up. Get a Japanese car as your first car. I'm just saying that straight up. Get a Camry, Corolla, Honda Fit, Honda Civic, Honda Accord, Mazda 3. Mazda 3s, they can burn oil though, so do your research. Mazda Miata. Mazda Miata is reliable and fun. Might be a bit more expensive to insure. Like, as you're saying, casting the assassin or casing the assassin, you're saying one of your friends had an old BMW as his first car in high school, and the expenses to fix it all were more than it was worth. You don't want to be in that situation unless you're willing to put that much money into the car. My first car that I ever drove was a Ford Crown Victoria, which is in my opinion, reliable car, as long as you get one from after 2003 that doesn't have transmission issues. So it's, in my opinion, a reliable car. And then after that, it was a Lexus LS 400, both of which are great cars, reliable cars, both of which also chew through gas. They're both V8s. City, they're getting like 14 miles a gallon kind of thing. The LS 430 on the highway would get like 30 because it was just geared for it. But in the city, it would get like 14. And I'll admit, holy fuck, I had savings because I had worked before I ever got my hands on a car, and I had saved up money for gas and stuff like that. Jesus Christ, it only took a year and I was through all of my money. And I wasn't even driving that much kind of thing. Like, I wasn't doing road trips. I was just driving around town and I was through every single penny I'd saved. So, I seriously, fuel efficient, reliable, Japanese shitbox. Like, Corolla, Camry, Honda Fit, Honda Civic. That's just kind of my take for like a first car kind of thing. Just because something is reliable does not mean it's boring by any means. And just because something is boring does not mean it's fun to drive. One might call a Honda Civic boring, but there are a lot of people that will say they're fun to drive. And from what I've heard, they certainly are. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I have no steering. I have zero steering! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just hit a deer, totaled your Ford Focus. Shit, man! I'm sorry to hear about that. That fucking blows. Like, fucking deer just running out in front of you. Shit. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at saying, like, anything like this, but let me just put it this way. That shit fucking sucks. I'm sorry that's happened to you. And, that fucking blows. So many good cars are ruined by dumbass deer running out into the road. For real. Don't worry about it. West Coast USA, yeah. But yeah, deer collisions fucking blow, bruh. Thankfully, it's never been something that I've experienced, but seriously, I've seen photos. I've seen what happens afterwards, kind of thing, and it is not something that should be understated at all. So seriously, my man, my sincerest condolences that that happened to you. I hope the insurance payout is nice, and don't let it keep you up at night too much, my man. I hope you're able to get a solid ride for the next car. My condolences, my man. Need to cop BeamNG. Go to game for real, for real. It is so goated. I love it. Jake, are we playing on a laptop? I am, yes. Yeah, baby, let's get it. Whoo, got that shift light to light too. Goddamn, bro. Jesus Christ, this thing is moving. We going 167 miles an hour, bro. God motherfucking damn. 185, 185. Oh, fuck. Let's slow down, let's slow down. Hey, that was a good run, though. That was a good run. And, you know, honestly, for a car crash at 180 miles an hour, that really doesn't seem half bad. That really doesn't seem half bad. I think this dude should just be thankful he's alive. BeamNG's so goated, though. I love BeamNG. Nick, you're saying you have 1.5 thousand hours? It is such a good game. I have over 100 hours, and it's one of my favorite games right now. Has been for like the last 10 years, honestly. Let's go Pessima, and we're gonna go Street Tuned, baby. And we're gonna go into the city, I think. What's the best cigarette to smoke while upside down in a wrecked car? I'm gonna have to say American Spirit Black. Without a doubt, American Spirit Black. That's kind of my take. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, it won't open. That won't close. How do I get out again? That's not what I wanted. Is it V? Oh, there we go. So you know, I'm gonna have to say The hood won't open anymore. This door won't open. Hey, bro, what the hell? What the hell? Hey, you gonna stop? You gonna stop? You see me? See? These people are so rude. They see this crash and they don't even want to help. SMH my head. Will the trunk open at least? I don't know if I could ever open the trunk. I think these doors are fine. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna have to say... It's 1.5 hours, 1.5K on Steam played since 2014 alpha. Hell yeah, brother. I'm gonna have to say, I think this might be totaled. Windshield. It's definitely subframe damage. Front bumper is off. I can't even pop the hood. Doors won't close, so just normal frame damage. Like, look at that gap right there. There's no way in hell that's closing. Hey man, can I commandeer your vehicle? Fuck you too, asshole. Huh? I don't want your car. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No complaints. No complaints. Yeah, just a little bit of damage. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. They should, high-key be having people play this in driving class because the physics are so realistic. Absolutely agreed. I bought this game for my brother because... they're a fucking loser. They are just a fucking loser, but they do also have anxiety about driving. So I was like, let me buy them BeamNG so they can play BeamNG and like learn the physics of how driving works a little bit more and be a little bit less anxious when they drive. So I bought my brother BeamNG for that reason. I don't think they've played it yet though. It's been like a year. It is what it is. But my brother is a loser, though. I gotta insult my brother. That's just what siblings be doing, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing personal, it's just that they're my brother, so I gotta insult them. We're making it! Blowing right through the stop sign, no problem at all. Don't worry about it. 2007 Buick broke down in the mountains, engine 2 filled with gunk. From it sitting dormant for 5 years, only has 40,000 kilometers on it. Ouch. I hope it's working proper now, my man. I hope it's working proper now. Alright, let's see. I gotta go take a piss momentarily. But first off, we gon' zoom. Oh, God! I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. There we go, y'all. Just had to take a little bit of a piss, you know what I'm saying? Had to take a little bit of a piss, you know what I'm saying? No complaints. No complaints. But, can I play BeamNG in VR? I do not have a VR headset. Nor do I have a wheel. I want both. But, I'm not willing to spend money on both currently. But whenever. Whenever that happens, that happens. Gonna pour myself a drink, though. Gotta have another drink. Got myself another little bit of a Wegmans soda. But yeah, I was thinking that if my brother played BeamNG, they would be a little bit more confident with their in real life driving. Maybe not. I don't think that quite panned out how I was hoping. But whenever they do decide to play BeamNG, I hope they enjoy it. Last time you spoke ill of your brother was when you were like 20? Shit, I will speak ill of my brother for my entire life. I don't give a fuck. I am the superior sibling. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Excuse me. Solid new drink. Solid new drink. What was that, 20 seconds to getting totaled? Goddamn, bro. Yo, Swizzle9708. Appreciate the 5 gifted subs, my man. My goodness. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, Mr. Sikarth, Raiden, Christo Murte, and Mr. Your Mum's. Appreciate. And Mr. First Name, Last Name, 1891. Hope all y'all enjoy the gifted Tier 1 subs. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Mr. Swizzle, hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having an amazing one as a whole. Appreciate the support, my man. Appreciate the support. And hope you're having a great night in general. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the support, my man. Love the streams. Hey, glad to hear you do, my man. Glad to hear you do. Oh. Don't worry about it. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the support once again, Mr. Swizzle. Glad to hear you enjoy the streams, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the 5 gifted subs once again, my man. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. We're close to keeping that going. Not quite. We did lose our bumper and we're kind of bottoming out the car quite a bit there, but don't worry about it. Do I like hard games like Dark Souls? Not particularly, no. It's not really my thing. I had some decent drifts for going for a second there, though. Just didn't keep him going. Jump T-Bone. Got him. Yo, Amazon parcel. Have a great rest of your night, my man. Have a great rest of your night. And certainly we'll have a great rest of the stream. Appreciate the support, my man. Appreciate you stopping by. And well, make sure to have a good day tomorrow. Best of luck on your exam, my man. Yes, sir. Get that 105% with the extra credit going. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Get that 105%. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're fucked? Oh, shit. Well, I hope you end up doing a lot better than you might think you were going to end up doing. Oh! Oh, shit! I was like, man, we're doing so good, we didn't crash. I was like, oh my god, we're doing so good, we didn't crash going down, and then I fucking crash into the one light pole. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. But have a great one, Amazon parcel. Best of luck in your exam tomorrow. Keep on pimping, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate the support once again, Mr. Swizzle. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want to try doing some live 360 jumps. I kind of want to try doing some live 360 jumps. So we're going to see if that's going to be a possibility. I think there's a light pole there. There might be. There might be. Best cigarette to smoke after bombing an exam in college? Good question. That is a very good question. You know, for me, I would say American Spirit Blacks. But I think the Jerem Blacks or Marlboro Black Reds also work. And I actually need to be up there. Because I need some speed. Who put that tree there? Who put that tree there? What the fuck? Who put that tree there, damn it? Alrighty. So we're going to try doing some 360 jumps. Now, I've done 360 jumps on this area of the map before. It's so fun. We're going to try doing 360 jumps with the BX. We're going to go for the Pro Drift, because this is the ideal car for this. Yo, have a good one, Amazon parcel. Have a great rest of your night, my man. We're going to get to go. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we did not have nearly enough speed with that. I think I parked way too high up the hill. I need to not park that high up the hill. I think that should be about right. We got my suspension. Nope, that's... Oh, shit. That's not gonna work. Five Brothers cigarettes would be good for that. That is fair. I want to go for this. Not quite. Not quite. What am I drinking right now? A little bit of a whiskey highball. I'm just not getting enough speed up. Did they decrease the speed on this car? I wonder. I need, like, at least 70 miles an hour, so I think I just need more speed. More speed and power! That is absolutely what I need. Oh, shit. More speed and power. Oh man, that was actually pretty good. That was actually pretty good. We're gonna try this again. I think like right here is gonna be the ideal because I don't want to get a jump on the first one. I want to jump on the second one to do a 360 jump. Nope. Nope. How's it driving? It's driving, you know, it's driving, it's driving. Don't worry about it. Slowing down too much on the first descent? I think so, honestly. Well, you know, we did like a 720 there. We just didn't keep it going. But yeah, I do think I am slowing down too much on the first descent. Excuse me. I mean, like, technically, I think that counts. Technically, I think that counts. But I don't think that's quite what we're looking for. That was sick. It was pretty sick, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, appreciate the gifted sub, Mr. Casing the Assassin. Casting the Assassin, appreciate the gifted sub, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the gifted sub. And Mr. I Am the Walrus, I hope you enjoy the gifted sub, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the gifted sub. Once again, Mr. Casting the Assassin. Those post boxes, they'd be getting me pretty good. Not a clean getaway at all, but that was, what was that, a 360 jump, right? Am I thinking of that right? I think that was a 360 jump. I feel like that was pretty solid. 360 on the road, not in the air. True. We're gonna have to try this again. Not a very clean. I gotta have a good turn around the corner as well. Like that was perfect. Besides hitting that one car, that was perfect. What do you do if you see your Uber driver doing this in front of you? Hell yeah, I'm getting in that car, baby! That's what I'm saying! Yeah, how's it going, Joseph Richardson? How's it going, my man? Can you believe that dude? That dude got on my way. I can't believe that shit. Excuse me. What are these dumbass cars doing? Just park there on the hill where they're supposed to be parked? What the fuck? Don't they know I'm trying to do a 360 jump drift here? What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm trying to do a 360 jump drift. I can't believe this. That was still not super fresh, but like I feel like that was the cleanest. I feel like that was the cleanest I've had so far. It wasn't, like, really great, though. Like, it was just okay. So I was trying to figure out... So somebody was saying, Jacob, play my winter car. I haven't even played my summer car yet, so I need to play that first. If I am going to be playing any of them. But then it looks like a response to that comment was a Northern Lion viewer or a Netherlands viewer. I'm not sure, because it says NL, and I'm like, is that Netherlands or Northern Lion? And I think you meant Northern Lion because you said I should go bald too. So I'm pretty sure you meant Northern Lion. I'm not exactly sure. I used to think Northern Lion's name was Northern Linian, like Northern Linian, because I just never saw the lion. I just thought it literally said Northern Linian or something like that, and I was like, I have no clue what this name means, but pretty good. Hell yeah, boy! Oh, what the fuck? Huh? What you... You wanna play that game, huh? You hit me, I hit you, bitch. Huh? bumper went fucking flying. Jesus Christ. This dude smacks me. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, go. Drive. Some road rage, maybe. But this dude smacked me and then drove off. This dude deserves it. Don't worry about it. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? What is this? What just happened? What is going on? I gotta admit, this has never been a glitch. This glitch has never happened to me before. Like, genuinely. Oh, that dude's got his bumper. Nice. Molecularly fused, true. It's okay, don't worry about it. That was pretty lame. And I also kept stalling. I mean, like, that was pretty lame. I think I know the issue, though. We're not listening to any no copyright music at full volume. That's the issue. We need some no copyright music at full volume. That's the current issue at hand. So let's get some no copyright music at full volume. Excuse me. We'll go for this one. Full volume? Wow. Okay, maybe not full volume. Like, it's already at full volume on YouTube Music, though. Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Now this is what I talk about when I say real music. As you guys can tell, I'm a professional driver. I'm never having to reset. We're all good. It's all good, don't worry about it. We're gonna pour myself another drink. I think we need more alcohol. Maybe should invest in the steering wheel. It's easier than WASD. I'm actually using a controller. I'm not sure if I want to go for a steering wheel right now, though, just because I don't think I'd use it that often. Because the whole process to set up and everything. But I do have a controller. And that's what I'm currently using. Beverage of choice? Whiskey highball, baby. Yes, sir. Alright. Don't worry about it. I need more speed. I need more speed. Speed and power. We need more speed and power. My steering's fucked. Fucked up that van. Shit. I need to start slowing down before that turn more. Fucking kickflip off the van, that's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Ignore that. I'm gonna go for one more good take. And I want to do some time trials. Not quite good enough. Not quite good enough. That was kinda good. Was it good enough? I don't know if that was really good enough. Like, that was kinda good, but wasn't good enough. Can't believe bro is on my racetrack. What is bro doing? What's the most cigarettes I've ever smoked a day? Like 25. Just joining This Goes Hard? Hell yeah, brother. Glad to hear you feel that way. We're going for a 360 jump on the hill up here. Not right there. I want a 360 jump. Which is very difficult. I've done it before, and it took me like 40 minutes to do it before, and I'm trying to do it in under 40 today. See, the thing is, I'm trying to do this with traffic on, and so like half the issue is just avoiding traffic. See, like that would have worked, but there was a fucking crashed car in my way, damn it. Hey, it is what it is. That's part of the challenge of playing with traffic on. Just like real life, I'm trying to do 360 jumps with traffic on. This music is the bomb. Don't be saying that in an airport, man. Yes, sir. Do I play on a controller? Yes, sir. Have I tried BeamNG? I have not, but I do want to. I'm not getting enough speed. I think that's really one of the issues. Like, I've got speed on the jump there. I don't know. Fuck it. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I kinda wanna see what that replay looks like. Like, low key. So, like, I'm literally gonna click on my own live stream right now and just watch that replay. Because I wanna see. There we go. I gotta replay it. Here we go. Right there, I suppose? Probably? Is this a good play? Good enough for me. You know, that's good enough for me. I'm pretty happy with that 360 jump. I'm pretty happy with that 360 jump. All right. We're going to take that. Fuck yeah. All right, we got an okay 360 jump. I will absolutely take that. Hell yeah. I will take that shit. I just wanted to make sure it was, like, decent. I wanted to make sure it was good enough before I decided to go do something else, because I really wanted to get a decent 360 jump. Not perfect. Not perfect, but that was good enough. Ignore that. We're gonna go for a different car. Yo, appreciate the gifted sub once again, Mr. Cassin the Assassin. Appreciate the gifted sub, my man. Hope you're still enjoying the live stream, of course. Hope you're still having a great day. Appreciate the support, my man. And, Cal Scorv, hope, excuse me, hope that, you enjoyed the gifted sub, my man. Appreciate the gifted sub. Once again, Mr. Cassin the Assassin, thank you so much for the support, my man. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm gonna go up the wrong way ramp because, you know, big baller moves. It's okay, don't worry about it. It's okay, don't worry about it. I've, like, never really actually driven on this highway before, which is kind of crazy, frankly put. Hey, it's Roman, let's go bowling. Nah, for real, bro. This highway reminds me of, like, GTA 4 so much. But I've never, like, driven on this area of the highway before, in all honesty. And I don't know how, because I've spent, like, 18, 19 hours playing on West Coast USA, so that's kind of crazy. Don't worry about it. Appreciate the gifted sub once again, Cassin the Assassin. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm thinking I want to go do a time trial now. Because I do like doing my time trials, I'm not going to lie, y'all. Oh, I'm seeing something up ahead. What? Oh, can we fit? Can we fit? Can we fit? I think we're all good to fit. I think we're all good to fit. Oh, do we fit? Do we fit? Oh, we do! Barely. Barely. There we go. I was, like, leaning my head over, going, oh, yeah, no, I'm gonna get a better perspective if I lean my head over on this computer game. Hey, it just be like that. It just be like that. This truck is pretty gas, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I quite like it. $72 miles an hour. We're just gonna go right up this embankment, no issue at all. Yep, see, no issue at all. Until we hit a tree, and then there was an issue. Oh, shit. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do... We're gonna do a time trial. Immersion at its finest? Nah, for real, bro, for real. We're gonna do a time trial. What are we thinking? One-star diner? Nah. Street Course 1. We've already done both of these, it looks like. Downtown Marker Rush. That's Marker Collection. Not really my thing. Speedy Scramble. That's Marker Collection once again. Garage to Garage. I don't know. We've done that one before. That one's difficult. Arrive gas runner. Chase fragile asset. Oh, I was thinking just time trial. Time trial, time trial. We've done the highway stripped time trial. We've done that one. Anything over here? We haven't done all of these time trials, so maybe we'll do those. And we haven't done any of these. You know, I think I'm going to start with that. But we are not using this specific vehicle. We are changing the vehicle before that. What vehicle should we use? Hirochi Sunburst, Hibashi Covet. I'm thinking Covet. Excuse me. I'm thinking Covet. Track Covet. I'm thinking Track Covet because goated. We're going to do long race circuit. No, let's start with short race circuit, actually. Let's start with this. Bet. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. We gotta lock the fuck in. We gotta lock the fuck in. No ABS. Gotta keep that in mind. Fuck, why? Why was it like that? We're okay. On the grass means big ball of moves. Alright. Big ball of moves, big ball of moves. Oh god, my nose is itchy. My nose was itchy. That, like, set me up for the corner decently. Decently, I'll take it, I'll take it. Might as well just go straight through the dirt, because fuck it, why not, right? I crash at the very end! Damn it! Damn it! What the fuck? Well, we did finish, though. What was our time? We did finish in under 1:33. I think we can do better than that, though. I think we can do better than that. I don't know if we can do 15 seconds better than that, because that's, like, the next thing. But, like, I think we can do better than that. So, we are going to continue at challenge start. You do this with keyboard, impressive. Controller. I would not be nearly as good with a keyboard. Keyboard is hard. Keyboard is very difficult. We're going to go Bruckle-Legrand race? Nah, I think we'll actually do a different car. We want something faster. I think I'm going to go for, and this is a car I never drive. We're going to go for the ETKK series, because I think that is genuinely going to be my best bet for this. We're on a track. We want a sports car. So we're going to try this again. We're going to try this again. Yeah, how's it going, Heinrich? Johnny, hope you're doing well, my man. Hope you're doing well. I've already got some room for improvement. I'm definitely not the best driver in this car. And I'd love to say I'd be doing better with pedals, but I really don't think I would be. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That knocked, like, what, 10 seconds off? Yeah, literally 10 seconds off. Well, compared to my next one, that was only really, like, 7 1/3 seconds off. I think I can do better. I definitely think I can do better, but I don't know if this is the car to get down to 115. I don't know if it is. Reconfigure. I wish I could just, like, change my vehicle in this screen instead of having to exit every time. I would prefer not to have to exit every time I want to change my vehicle. Because I'd like to just be able to change my vehicle in the screen. Kind of thing. But, you know, BeamNG's still in alpha, so I can't complain now, can I? I suppose I should probably go for a super fast car. ETK 800? I don't know if that's really going to be a solid choice for this. Maybe the Charrier FCV. This could be a good choice. VVS Race. I think that might be my best. Besides, like, the Scintilla. That might be my best choice. What am I drinking? Whiskey Highball. Quite enjoying it, I'll acknowledge. I also just think with my level of driving right now, I don't know if I'm going to be really able to get under 130, which is kind of what I want. Because I want a 115, that's kind of my goal. But I don't know with my, like, the skill of driving with the controller, I don't know if that's going to be possible. I'm just going to restart this because I think I can do better. Fortnite was actually the best Star Wars game for a while. I actually 100% believe that. I don't doubt that one bit. Start at the first corner of the... Now, I need to start taking the turns wider. I'm taking them, like, way too narrow. But I need to start really... Not that wide! Not that wide! But I definitely need to start taking... Like, I need to actually go for racing lines, which is not what I'm doing right now. And that's one of the things I feel like BeamNG is kind of missing right now, but that's also kind of the fun of it. Because, like, playing Forza or Gran Turismo, you always see racing lines. But BeamNG does not have them. Got a wheel and pedals. Fun AF while drinking. True. I don't know if I'm quite willing to invest in the money for that right now. But, I went too slow into that. I would like to go for that. Yo, appreciate the 14-month Tier 1 sub, Mr. Chris from HR. My goodness. Here's to another 14, my G. Yo, appreciate the support, my man. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate you stopping by, Mr. Chris from HR. And hope you're having a fantastic day. Playing some BeamNG, chilling, having a good time, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the resub, and hope you're having an amazing day in general. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Appreciate the support, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I need to start taking my turns a little bit wider. Not that wide. But, like, that's better. That was a lot better. That was just so much cleaner than, like, any of my other laps I've done. That was actually really solid, I feel like. Appreciate the resub once again, Mr. Chris Mitchell. And oh my goodness, thank you so much for the gifted sub as well, my man. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. And Mr. Jack, BRL, hope you enjoy the gifted sub, my man. Yes, sir. Appreciate the support, y'all. Appreciate the support. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Ooh, I want to try this with... I really want to get that 115. I totally think I can do it. I really do think I can do it. But I think I've just got to... I just don't think this car is quite fast enough for it. I don't think it's fast enough for it. So we are going to have to try something different. Do I want to go for Scintilla? I really don't. I don't like driving the Scintilla. Is this going to be faster? 128, 140 miles an hour. I don't know if that's going to be quite enough. I don't think it will be quite enough. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be quite enough. I'm going to go for the Hirochi SBR, honestly. I'm going to go for the Hirochi SBR. I think that's really going to be my best bet. Track sequential. Let's go for the track sequential version. I could try the electric one. That would probably be good. Heavy. I'm like, it's 30. This is only 3,600 pounds versus 3,200 pounds. Wow. That's 2.4 seconds 0 to 60 though. 0 to 100, 60 to 100, 2.1 seconds. Wow, that's quick, bro. We're gonna go for the track sequential first though. We're gonna go for the track sequential first. Appreciate the support once again, Mr. Christian HR. Yes, sir. Excuse me. We did just crash there, and looks like my steering is fucked. We're gonna restart this. And we're gonna try doing it from the interior. Don't worry. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We're all good. We're all good. Don't even worry. Don't even worry about it. We're all good. We're all good. Just straight chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just straight chilling. Of course. Of course. Appreciate the content. Can't hop on stream as often as I would like to because work being mental. But I still hop on while you can. Hey, appreciate you coming by, my man. Appreciate you stopping by. Hey, we all got our own things going on, you know what I'm saying? I certainly ain't going diss. We all got our own things going on. We all got our own lives, of course. And, you know, hey, whatever happens, happens. Best of luck with work these days, my man. Best of luck with work. Hope everything's going well for you on your side. And, I appreciate the support nonetheless. I really do appreciate the support nonetheless. Ain't no, I'm trying to think of the right way to put it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But basically what I'm trying to say is that we all got our own thing going on. We all got our own thing going on. And I'm just thankful for the support. I'm appreciative that you want to stop by every once in a while. If you're busy kind of thing. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. So, yeah, hope everything's going well for you, my man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hope you make them bank. If work's mental, I hope that means you're making bank. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Excuse me. Ignore that. Did not, definitely did not almost spin out. I'm gonna be straight with y'all. This car is hard to handle. This car is difficult to handle. This car is very difficult to handle. Not very good driving on my part. Let's lock in. I will acknowledge, though, I'm slightly buzzed. I just finished my 4th drink of the stream. Goddamn, bro. Goddamn. I might go out for a cigarette break after this next lap. I gotta take a little bit of piss, and I think I want a little bit of a smoke, so I might go have a little bit of a cigarette break. Low key, low key. Okay, after the next lap I complete. Let me put it that way. That was a just perfectly fine lap. That was a perfectly fine lap. It was okay. 125, you know, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's not my fastest, but, like, I'll take it kind of thing. I think we could definitely do better. I think we could absolutely do better. My best time so far is 123.743. We started off with 130, and then we went to 123, and then we've done 124 and 125. I don't know if we're going to be able to get down to 115. I'm just not that good at driving, and I'm just not good at that. I was about to say I'm not that good at driving in BeamNG, but then I was like, no, I'm just not that good at driving in general. I'm not a race car driver. I'll acknowledge. You know, every guy thinks that they're a god at driving and thinks that they could beat the shit out of every F1 driver on the track kind of thing. But the fact of the matter is that we all suck at driving. That's the fact of the matter. But enhanced chase camera in the repository. Oh, so that's for like mods, isn't it? That's true, yeah. I don't really do mods on BeamNG, but that is something worth keeping in mind. But yeah, I'm certainly not the greatest driver in BeamNG, nor the greatest driver in real life. That's for sure. Pancake Bandit, you're saying you've only ever played BeamNG with your wheel. This looks difficult, but you're handling it pretty well. I appreciate the kind words, my man. Yeah, I'm playing with controller. I've got a Logitech F3110 or F310. It's almost the same controller as that one Submarine. And it works pretty well for BeamNG and for other controller-based games, but it's definitely not ideal kind of thing. For BeamNG, I think the ideal really is a wheel. But as of this moment in time, I'm just not willing to invest over $100 into wheels and pedals, which I would love to do eventually. I'm just not willing to invest into that currently. I don't have the space for it right now, nor do I think it's a responsible thing to spend money on currently. For myself. Of course, everybody's got their own scenario, but for me right now, I can't see it being a good choice. But it is definitely something I want in the future. But I am very satisfied with my controller nonetheless. I've had my controller for I think 3-4 years now, and it's been fantastic. It's been great. It works very well with everything. It's just plug and play, and I love that, frankly put. It's some good shit. Now, Jacob, I know you're hitting the takeovers in the bench slide. Oh, man. It would be fucking hilarious to see somebody try to slide in a fucking W123. Because that shit has 125 horsepower, open diff, and it does no revs. It literally does not rev. Which, that's one of the things I love about it. But to see a W123 at a takeover would be crazy, especially if it was actually drifting. That'd be fucking wild, not gonna lie. You recommend any Moza product for a wheel once you're ready to drop the money on it? I started with the Logitech and upgraded and should have just jumped to the Moza right away. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. Appreciate the heads up, my man. Appreciate the heads up. That's something I will have to keep in mind. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have you heard of Ozona nasal snuff? I have not. I've tried Collector's Priest and same with Goth, or just Goth nasal snuff, but never Ozona. Never heard of that before. But I think I'm gonna go take a piss. I'm gonna go have a quick smoke, and I think I will be back in. I would say probably about 10 minutes is my goal. I think I'm gonna grab myself another mixer as well while I'm gone. So I'll be back. And we're going to continue streaming. I think once I get back, we're going to do some more time trials. We're going to listen to some banger copyrighted music. And we're going to have a good time in general. So I will be back in 10 minutes. And yeah, I'll be back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alrighty though, y'all. We are back. How's it going? Hope all y'all had an amazing little break. I went outside, had a third of a cigarette, and was all good to go. Because I've got a pack of American Spirit Blacks, and they are crazy strong, as American Spirit Blacks are. So I had literally a third of one, and I was like, I am all good. I am just straight chilling. So had to have a little bit of a smoke, got a little bit of a smoke, had my nicotine. I am all good. Yo, have a good one. Mr. Nick, have a good one, my man. Stay safe, my man. Have a great rest of your night. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A third, yeah. No, not much. But it got me enough nicotine. I am pretty buzzed from the alcohol right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super buzzed. And I'm enjoying my buzz. I do like my alcohol buzzes. I wouldn't consider myself to be drunk, but I'm getting there. But when I get really buzzed from nicotine, my personal preference is light cigarettes. Or sorry, when I get super buzzed from alcohol, when it comes to having a smoke, I want a light cigarette. My favorite drunk cigarette are the Camel Turkish Golds. I love those as drunk cigarettes. Those are so solid in my opinion. But when I have an alcohol buzz, the nicotine just hits literally 3 times as hard as normal. And so a third of an American Spirit Black was good enough for me because already the American Spirit Blacks just on their own, if I smoke a full one, I am hella buzzed. And I was I don't want to get too buzzed. I don't want to feel nicotine sick mid live stream. So I was I'm gonna call it there. I had enough nicotine. I'm all good. So yeah, just had enough nicotine. No complaints. Then I'm gonna go and take a sip of my drink. when you smoked, you would get the yellow pack of the American Spirits. Black ones are strong as fuck. No, they are. They are. Have some Camel Turkish Golds unopened. They are very solid in my opinion. Now, I haven't had a pack in like a year or two, so things might have changed. I'm not sure how solid they are these days. But when I first smoked them, I really enjoyed them. And they're actually one of my first daily cigarettes, or my first routine cigarettes, I would say. And they were actually my favorite cigarette for a month or two until I actually tried the Marlboro Southern Cut. So we're talking like 3, 4, 5 years ago now. Probably more like 4 or 5 years ago now. They were my favorite cigarette for like a month there. But no, the Camel Turkish Golds, they are still, while they might not be my straight up favorite cigarette of all time anymore, they are my, nonetheless, favorite drunk cigarette to have. And I enjoy them. I enjoy them. Well, I'm thinking it's time to get back to playing some BeamNG. And I kind of want to listen to some music. I don't think we're really getting too much further time-wise with this one. And I kind of want to change map. So I think I will change map. I think we're going to do some other stuff. Main menu, free roam. Yeah, pre-Southern Cut. Jacob fucking Jones said, yes, sir. Pre-Southern Cut. Yes, sir. I think we're going to go automation test track. And we're going to start off with... Ooh, what do we want to start off with? I think we're going to start off with the ETK K-Series. And we're going to go with this one. $140,000? Bro, this car is expensive. No, I'm saying. Yes, sir. No, I'm saying. What was my favorite part about the hotels in Japan? I actually didn't stay at any hotels. I've actually only ever stayed at one hotel in Japan before, and it was on my first 2 days in Japan. On my first trip, I stayed at a hotel just because I was going right from Tokyo to Hakuba, and so it didn't really make much sense to get an Airbnb just for 2 days. So I went for a hotel instead because that was the cheaper option. The hotel was really nice. The bathtub was sweet. I really liked it. It was a minty ass. Goddamn, that NPC was moving. It was a minty ass bathtub. It was super, super nice. I don't normally take baths like in the United States kind of thing, but the bathtub in the hotel was fucking sweet. So I'd have to say probably my favorite part about the one hotel I've ever stayed at in Japan was the bathtub. It was fucking sweet. I really enjoyed it. But what race do we want to do? What race are we thinking? But most of the time, I think I'll go for this one. This one looks pretty good. Most of the time, in Japan when I was staying there, like this entire last trip, I was at Airbnbs. Some of which had bathtubs, some of which didn't, kind of thing. Some of which just had a shower. But yeah, I mostly stay at Airbnbs. That's just kind of my personal preference because I like having a kitchen or kitchenette because I like to be able to make breakfast for myself in the morning. So, yeah. Alrighty, though. What are we thinking music-wise? I've got some ideas music-wise. We're going to be listening to some copyright music. Oh, what do we want to listen to music-wise? I think we're gonna start off with we're gonna start off with this. Bet. Depending on baths? I mean, like, depends on the bath, like, but if it's like a big ass bathtub, really sweet, like swanky ass bathtub, I fucking love it. But if it's like tiny, it's like, okay, it's a bath. Like, I might just much rather take a shower. But, like, if it's a swanky-ass bathtub, I fucking love that shit. Like, just sitting in a hot bath, like, after a long day is so nice. It's so nice. Shh. Weird. We were... We did not do very good. Let me just put it this way: we did not do very good. I think I want to go for low power, high fun next. I think I want to go for low power, high fun next. So we're gonna go for a pretty low power car, and we're gonna do like a rally stage with it, kind of thing. And I'm just not gonna go for the start. I just want to have low power, high fun. So I think that's what we're doing next. Oh man, we could go for the Bruckle 9, Autobello. We go for the Miramar. Oh, I do really enjoy driving the Miramar. Oh, we could do the lowered Miramar. So this is my lowered Miramar I made. I made it off stream. And I fucking love it. It's so good. I love my lowered Miramar. Has no ABS, base engine, I think it is. Maybe, I can't remember. It's so gas. I love it. It is kind of hard to control. But, like, it's tight. Revs to, like, 7,000 RPM. Or I could try a different lowered car. What am I thinking? I've got a couple different lowered cars. Not one of these. I've got a lowered Bruckle. I've got a Donk Bruckle. Oh, what would be fucking... Oh, shit. Did I put the big V8 in it? I can't remember. What would be hilarious is to use the squatted truck I have. That would be so funny. Oh, yeah, no, Oh, no, I did put a big engine in it! God damn it, I did! I can't see shit! I can't see shit! Too funny, too funny. We are not going to be using that vehicle. Oh, what card? Low power, high fun. What car do I want to use? Did I lower one of these? I did a donk of one of these, though. Oh, what do I want to use? What do I want to use? Low power, high fun. That's what I want to do. Low power, high fun. Oh, what do I want? Lifted dually slow. Why did I name this one slow? I don't even remember naming that one. What am I thinking? I'm thinking I should just make a new car real quick. I should just make a new car and then use that. That's what I'm thinking. Let's go for that. Yeah. And let's do a rally. Let's go for that. Yeah, let's go for that. So, vehicles. I think I'm going to go Barstow. I'm going to go for the drift version. And we are going to absolutely massacre it. We are going to absolutely massacre it. We are going to... Parts. Paint design. Old paint. Body. We are going to do... Chrome. Fuel tank is a fuel tank. Windshield is a windshield. Hood is just normal hood. Lettering is not there. Roll cage. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave that. Nope, it's got to be the normal seat. It's got to be the normal seat. No question in my mind. Shift light, don't need it. We just want the normal wheel, but like wooden steering wheel. We'll just go with that. Front subframe. That's probably a good idea to have, in all honesty. We don't need this big engine. We'll go with the inline 6. Radiator support, I guess we might need it. Stock long block, heavy duty. Yeah, we'll go with that. Single exhaust. No, we kind of want it loud, but, you know, we'll take it. Straight piped exhaust manifold. That's what we want. 2-barrel carburetor. We'll go with that. Stock oil pan. We'll go with that. That'll actually no. We kind of want the race oil pan. It's not really a horsepower upgrade. 4-speed manual transmission. I think we'll go with the 5-speed just for a higher top speed. No nitrous. We don't need it. We're not building this to be fast. Independent front suspension. We'll go with that. And that's basically all we really need to do to this. I think other than that, the part should already be set up. So let's go ahead and tune it. And spring height. All the way down. And spring height. All the way down. And all the way down. And boom. Okay, that's better. That's a little bit better. All right, now we want wheels. We need wheels now. Nope. We need wheels now. We need wheels. Wheels. We need wheels. Wheel. Flywheel. That's okay. Wooden steering wheel. Yes. Wheelie bar. Front wheels. Okay, we want some trash-ass wheels. Like 14 by 7s. There we go. That'll work. That'll do. I don't want to use those tires, though. I want different tires. Those are... Okay, we got to do bigger tires than that. That'll work. We'll go with that. Alright, bet! And there it is! It's finished! Oh, no, wait, we need the cut hood. We need the cut hood, because I did stacks on it, so we need the cut hood. Hood. We want cut hood. Perfect. Alright. Now it's done. It's now done. Oh, wait, it has a... I don't want the wing. I don't want the wing. The wing. I don't want it. Wing. How do I get rid of that? Trunk. Trunk is empty. And now I bring it back. And now the wing is gone and it's perfect. And now I also want to paint this. Paint. Red? Nah. Quicksilver? Ooh, I kind of like the look of that. That's pretty fire. All right, let's go with that. I will go with that. Bet. Okay. Cool. Now we have exactly what I want. Excuse me. Bet. Those tires don't stand a chance. Well, remember, I detuned. We put the base engine in this car, so it's gonna be perfectly fine. It's gonna be perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right. This is such a shitbox now, and I love it. I love it. Oh, it's so good. This is such a shitbox now. Oh, it's so good. I love shitboxes. This is so good. Oh, man. Yes. This is so fire. Slow car fast. That's what this is. This is slow car fast. Got his ass. My car's still fine. No, it's really not. It's really not fine. All right, let's do a rally. Let's do a rally. That's not the map. So I think there's a rally. Nope, I don't want to do that right there. I want to do hill climb 2. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. And we're gonna put on some gas-ass music. If I can think as to what music I want to listen to is... let's put on... I'm just going to look through my playlist real quick. See what the ideal music is. Bet I think I know. All right. First try, baby. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's what the fuck I'm saying. It actually, oh my god. We actually only missed the last objective. 245. Somehow we only missed it by fucking 4 seconds. I have no idea how we only missed it by 4 seconds. We're in like the fucking slow... We're in a slow-ass, lowered car with a cut hood. That's fucking crazy. But we only missed it by like 4 seconds. That's wild. I got no complaints. I got no complaints. But I think that's the last. I think that's the last. A little bit of BeamNG that I wanted to do today. I've had an amazing time. But it's time for me to tune out. It's time for me to go eat some dinner. And it's time to go have a great rest of my night. I gotta admit, y'all, I have had a great time live streaming today. And I hope you guys have enjoyed watching. You know, it's been a great time. Had a lot of fun playing BeamNG today. Hope you guys had a lot of fun watching. Of course, like, subscribe, check it out in the description below. Of course, gonna go ahead and say that. Excuse me, I still have a little bit of my drink left, so I'm gonna finish that. I am buzzed. I am pretty buzzed, but that ain't gonna stop me from finishing off my drink. And I gotta go take a piss. See, I gotta eat dinner, take a piss, and go have a cigarette. It's going to be a good rest of my night. That's what I got going on for the rest of the night. And I think I'm going to have a great one. Appreciate y'all watching today's video. Appreciate y'all watching today's stream. Don't think I had anything else I wanted to say. Think I'd everything I think I... Good morning, Jojo. Hold up. Don't think I have anything else I want to say. Think I did everything I want to do. So till the next one, y'all, stay safe in peace. And have a great one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying?